More and more information continues to come out about what was not only retrieved from Mar-a-Lago, but also the entire legal process that led up to that FBI raid 2 weeks ago. And as it turns out, the National Archives had been warning since May 10th. In a May 10th letter, it has now been revealed, the National Archives warned about the massive national security threat posed by Donald Trump having these documents down there at Mar-a-Lago. So the National Archives, the Department of Justice, they had known for months before the raid even happened that Trump was not only hiding these documents down there, but that it was a massive national security threat because some of the information was regarding a special access program, which is one of the most, well, I guess the highest levels of something being classified as top secret. So he had quite possibly the most top secret documents that the United States has to hide sitting down there in his golf course. Some of them, by the way, we've also now found out, were not behind lock and key. Some of them were actually outside of the locked storage area, which the authorities, by the way, told him he had to put the lock on there because, again, they knew he had the documents and they said, hey, you have to secure them better. So it's a but anyway, yes, some of them were actually laying on the floor in boxes outside the locked door, so anybody walking through there could have accessed them. So the whole point of all of this, folks, is that the authorities knew these documents existed down there, knew they were of the highest level of classified, and they waited until August to go down there and get them? There is plenty of evidence that there was lots of communication between the Department of Justice and between Donald Trump's lawyers. Like I said, they even told them, hey, you've got these documents, please, put a lock on the friggin' door so nobody can get in there. And they did, they put the lock on the door. But they still left some of them out. They were all scattered around the grounds. And now, of course, the DOJ wants even more surveillance footage from Mar-a-Lago, which legal experts say is an indication that the DOJ seems to believe that they didn't get all the documents because they think some of them may have been removed from Mar-a-Lago before the raid took place. So this is the situation that we are in right now. And I know Donald Trump is saying, release the affidavit, release this, release all this, I'm going to sue you for this. But every piece of news that comes out about this makes him look so much worse. We already have a ton of transparency about the entire timeline of events that led up to that FBI raid 2 weeks ago. And the more that comes out, the worse Donald Trump looks. But I got to tell you, it's not making the National Archives or the DOJ look that great either. If you were worried back in May that this man and his documents that weren't even his were a national security threat, then guess what? You probably should have sent the FBI down there in May.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.